So what I've noticed after looking at different clients of mine is there's four main ways of achieving high profits. And the first one is to have high close rates. If you can predictably close most of your leads, then you're probably going to do fine. It just makes everything so much more easier to predict and model, and your funnel's going to be good. Your metrics are going to be good. The other thing is if you have um, very long retention times or recurring revenue. So if you get a lead, even if that lead was expensive, but your leads tend to stay for a long time, which happens in certain industries, then over time you're going to be fine, right? You're just going to make all your money back from those leads. The third one is to have really great distribution. So maybe you have a large social following, like you're an influencer. So you won't have a high cost, hopefully, in that case, of getting new leads because you have such a wide reach, right? And that can be from different things. But um, if you have really good distribution, you're probably able to make really good profit. And the third one is if you have really high growth. I'm sorry. The fourth one is if you have really high gross margin. So even if your leads are expensive, but if you charge so much more than what it costs you to deliver the service or sell the product or fulfill whatever the offer is, that's another way for you to have really high profits. So you hopefully, if you're not in one of those positions, um, you want to put yourself in one of those positions as much as possible. I think the hardest one to probably, not the hardest, but the one where the most resistance is probably going to be the high price. And in that case, you can just try to target the most um, profitable segment of your audience, the one with the most money, um, the highest per se top 10% as your strategy. But overall, if you can get to those affluent and well-to-do customers, that'll help you in that strategy. But overall, my favorite is just having really high close rates. It makes everything so much simpler and less of a headache and less chaotic. So if you can do that, do your best to try to do that. All right, good luck, guys.